What is up, guys? PokeRob here, back with episode 5 of the Pokemon Red Randomized Nuzlocke. Last episode, we got through Mount Moon and almost lost to a Mewtwo, but we survived it, and we're back here chilling in the Cerulean Pokemon Center. I'll start off the episode with a team recap just to get you guys back up to where we are. First up, Sir Spooks, level 18, with the moves Lick, Confuse Ray, Nightshade. Then we got Greg at the Moltres, the savior of the last episode, with the moves Peck and Fire Spin. Stan the Rhydon, level 16, with the moves Horn Attack, Stomp, Tail Up, and Fury Attack. And Leon, episode 9, level 9, with the move Scratch. So we're going to try to train up Leon a little bit, get through the Nugget Bridge, and then we got 2 new encounters. I got 26 Pokeballs. That should be enough. Team Guardian Teleport, we're not going to teach anybody, but we are going to get started. So what's up, guys? What's new? I'm back at it again, and we're just hoping to survive another episode. So first up, we got a bug trainer here on Nugget Bridge and bug catcher, and basically he's laying down the ground rules. And he asked if we think we have what it takes, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure, but I sure am excited to find out, see what this bug catcher has, and it is a Charizard, okay. So Leon's probably not going to be able to handle that, but Stan should be able to. He's gonna leer. I don't think there's anything that a Charizard can do to me that's gonna be anything to me. So Stan's defense falls, and Leon's going to grow to level 10, which is neat. Stan doesn't do anything, and he'll send out Grimer. We're going to go back out to Leon. And I don't think that I can really do anything to this thing either, so we're going to go out to Greg, because Greg can probably take down a level 14 Grimer. Considering he is a Moltres, unless he misses attacks like that, then you might not be able to take out a Grimer. But this Fire Spin, which paralyzes, look at Grimer's face. Like it looks like someone like gave him the biggest surprise ever. It looks like he walked in on his parents having sex. For being completely honest, he just is like, well, nope, not gonna deal with it. Puts his arms up, and he just walked the fuck out of that room. But we do knock out the Grimer, and that is the end of the bug catcher. And good stuff, am I right? You're not wrong, buddy. You're not wrong. Now it's serious, because she's second. So, here we go. The last wants to fight. She'll send out a Hypno, which Leon is also not going to want to do anything to. I'm going to go out to Greg because Sir Spooks does not want to deal with a Hypno because of that confusion. So we'll see how much Peck does. A decent amount. It does disable, but it fails. So that should be, barring Peck getting disabled, it does not get disabled. That was Fire Spin. That should be the end of the Hypno, and it is. With a crit, Leon grows level 11, and Greg getting some experience. So we're going to send out Onyx, and I'm going to send out Leon again. This I'm going to go into Sir Spooks because Onyx is a rock type, and that would kind of mess up Greg, and Stan only has normal type moves right now, so we're going to go into the only Pokemon that has anything special. And I always thought it was really interesting how they split up Special in the first generation of Pokemon. How it was basically both Special Attack and Special Defense combined into one Special stat. It made it kind of broken. Gengar's a pretty good example, but this youngster wants to fight. He's going to send out a level 14 Jolteon, and I don't think it can really do anything to Leon, so we'll see if maybe Leon can handle this. But it's just going to throw some sand at me. See how much the Scratch does. How much this tackle does. Okay, so that's all she wrote there. We'll go to stand because I know that this thing can't do anything to stand. So obviously that Thunder Shock isn't going to work, and Stomp does a little over half, which is nice. And Tackle's not going to do anything, so Jolteon goes down. Leon tried his best. Grows level 12. Stan grows level 17. So all good things, and going to send out Jigglypuff. So we'll go back out to Leon. Again, just trying to get some levels on the guy. Get him up to par with the rest of the group, because we should be able to add at least 2 encounters. Probably just 2 encounters in this episode. My goal for this one is to get through this route, get my 2 encounters, talk to Bill, and then battle the Cerulean gym leader. If we can do that in about 30 minutes, I will be happy. If we can't do it in 30 minutes, that's probably going to be more of what I expect. But I will at least get to Bill in this episode, and get to hopefully powerful new encounters. So next up is Goldeen. Leon is going to come back. And I guess we'll just have to go into Sir Spooks, because I don't really have anything to take out of Goldeen, unfortunately. But again, like, Goldeens are just so sassy in this generation. Like, it is rolling its eyes hardcore right now. And I respect that. Like, it's got a horn on its head, and it's like, really? You're gonna make me battle this ghost? Like, is that really gonna work out for me? And then we just lick it in that sassy eye. So, really, we dominated that Goldeen. Leon grows level 13. Sir Spooks grows level 19. And Youngster was stomped flat. So that's pretty neat. Next up we got the Lass, and she asked if we're getting tired. Maybe she would let us take a break. But no, we're good. We're going to keep going. And it's going to send out the sassiest Ammonite that I've ever seen before. And unfortunately, Sir Spook seems to be our best bet, given the fact that this thing is a water type and a rock type. So if we had anything with a grass move, that would probably be the most effective, but we don't. So Sir Spooks it is. But seriously, look at the arms on that thing. Like, it is striking a pose, hands on the hips, and it is ready to go, dude rock. So the Ammonite goes down, and the last Pokemon is a Clefairy. Leon is going to be sent out, but then immediately brought back in favor of Stan, the rock type. We're going to hit it with a stop. It's going to flinch, which is awesome, and then we're going to knock it out with a crit. And there goes the Lass. And she lost too. That's accurate. And this guy's going to stop us. So one guy was stopped flat, and now this guy wants to stop on me. And he's got a Pikachu, level 18. Now that's a powerful Pikachu. And we're going to go back into Stan, who again should be pretty darn immune to this thing. And we almost knock it out in one take, but that crit is going to knock out the Pikachu. And Junior Trainer says that I'm too much for him, and I agree with him. So last but not least, this guy's gonna be like, congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. We're not even gonna look at him. And he gives us a nugget without us even turning. Would we like to join Team Rocket? I would probably like to join, but this guy is not going to let us join. And the game's not going to let us join. So we got our second encounter with Team Rocket. First in Mount Moon this time. We'll face him here. He's got an Eevee. Greg can handle an Eevee. No problemo. And we're just going to throw some flames at it. I do really like Eevee. Honestly, the concept of Eevee might be my favorite concept of any Pokemon that there is. Ditto's a close second to me. But now this actually brings up a pretty good opportunity for a comment question of the day. Who is your favorite evolution and why? If you just give the reason, or if you just give the evolution without the reason, I won't respect you as a human being. I'm kidding, I still will. But I would like to know why you like the evolution that you like. My favorite is Umbreon. I think the Dark type is a super underrated. Leon goes level 14. Is a super underrated type of Pokemon. And on top of that, I just think that the sprite for Umbreon looks way cleaner than any of the other ones. A close second for me would probably be Vaporeon if I had to pick one. Or actually, not Flareon. I would say Flareon. Gen 1 would be my favorite if I had to pick one just from this generation. But overall, I would say that my favorite is definitely, without a doubt, Umbreon. So Stan's going to knock out the Cliff Area with a critical hit. This guy's going to regret asking us to join Team Rocket, even though I am good. And he tells me that I could be a top leader in Team Rocket, so that's pretty neat. Okay, so we got 26 Pokeballs. I think this is a new route. But first we're going to battle this guy. And he tells me that he saw my feet from the grass. So he saw me beat all the Nugget Bridge people and the Team Rocket guy without even blinking. So he's impressed. And he's going to send out Grimer. And it's going to be level 14. And I do think that this time Leon might be able to take something down all by himself, which would be a feat in itself. And Scratch is disabled. So we're going to see how Struggle works with this thing. He's going to use Pound on me. And no. Super change my mind. Gonna go out to Stan, and Stan should be able to pretty easily take out this Grimer. I thought Leon could do it, and I was a wrong boy. So Grimer's gonna go down, as shocked as he looked, and he's gonna send out another Charizard. So Stan, get ready to come back out, but we're gonna get some pretty easy free experience with Leon first. Then back into Stan, and I'm guessing this thing will probably just scratch or leer. It looks like he's hunched over in this, like he was too tall for the game, so they're like, just scrunch up, just bend over. And he had to oblige, because otherwise he was not going to get allowed into this game, and he would have had to go to a lesser game like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Digimon or something like that, and we couldn't have that for our favorite boy. So Leon's gonna go to level 15. And he learns Growl. So, fun fact, that is the first move we have learned in this entire series, and it's Growl from Leon. So, like, not even a good move. We just learned a move, which I guess is better than nothing. I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center and heal up. And then we're going to get the first of, hopefully, 2 encounters in this episode. So we're going to see our girl Nurse Joy, and again give us the spiel, and we're going to heal our 4 Pokemon. It is kind of sad that we still only have 4, but that'll change. We had more, but they just, they happened to not like being put out into a match against a Mewtwo, and I respect their wants to not do that, but, you know, I kind of had to. Because otherwise we would have lost the entire game, and I would have had to start from scratch. And I kind of like having a Moltres, so I'm going to go with that. We're going to get this item, TM39. What is TM39? Swift. Okay. So Greg can learn it. And I do think I'm actually going to I'm going to hold off until we see what we can catch, and then after that I'll probably teach Swift to Greg. So I just want to make sure. Did I get my encounter from the last grass? I think it was at the Gyarados. I think that was a Gyarados. I just didn't want to risk losing the whole game. Yeah, okay, so that's right. So, look at the town map. This looks like Route 24. And That's Route 4. So we have Route 24 and 25. So we're going to get something here. What's it going to be? That is absolutely dope. If we can get a Lapras, I am completely on board with that. I am completely on board with that. That's going to be a tough catch, though. Okay, so let's just hope that I'm assuming he has 19 HP. That... I don't think Lick will kill it. But I don't know if I want to take that risk. I have 26, so I might just try a few. Lapras is going to be a very tough, very tough thing to catch. I don't think that another Nightshade would kill it, but I really don't want to take the risk. So we'll see. I mean, again, I can buy more too, and I have literally 23 more. So as long as Lapras' catch rate is probably really tough, though. Oh man, I do really like this Pokemon, though. Come on, Lapras. Help me out here. This is going to keep using Water Gun. I don't know the best route to do this. Because I know the Water Gun would probably kill... Oh, there's two. Let's go. Okay, so we got Lapras. That's pretty neat. So I'm going to nickname this Lapras Frank. After Asteroid Mania videos, he really his his mascot is a Lapras, so I felt like it was only right for me to name this Lapras after him. Water Gun and Growl, not bad at all. So let's see what our next encounter is going to be. Okay, so there's nothing there. So let's see what it is, what it does. It is an execute. Okay. So that's grass, which is nice. And I do think that Leon can probably just kind of take this hypnosis. That would be nice to know. I could probably honestly catch this thing. I've never used an execute, so this will be kind of interesting if I can catch it. Barrage. How much is that? Two each. 4. Hit 4 times. It's a lot of times. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Gotta execute. Okay. So it evolves into a coconut tree. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to name this mon after my first subscriber. Just want to make sure that I am getting this correct. Before I do anything. Let's see. Again, I just want to make sure I'm spelling it correctly. Yep. Okay, so Buzz Braviary was our first ever subscriber. So I'm going to name this Buzz after my boy Buzz Braviary. So thank you for the subscription, my guy. You'll get notified every time. Well, you'll get my videos and you'll know that they're happening. But if you want to subscribe, we have a better chance of being named after a Pokemon. I'm sorry that Execute isn't the best for Hypnosis. So we'll see what we end up doing. I'm going to look through these moves again. Bide, still not feeling Bide. Payday, still only Stan. Blizzard, Frank can learn Blizzard. And I think that's probably going to be our best move. I just want to make sure that Frank is, because Frank's also a nice type. He is. Yeah, this is an easy call. We just got Blizzard, so that's pretty awesome. TM30, Teleport, and then TM39 Swift. And I am, well, no one else can learn it, so Gray shall learn Swift. So we're going to go heal up. And then I'm going to start switch training again. I'll probably, let's see, what time is it? Okay, so I've been going for about 23 minutes. What I think I'll do is get to Bill and then end the episode there. And then to start the next episode, I will begin it with a grinding montage, similar to how I did it back in one of the earlier episodes that I did. So I might only train Frank, just because Frank, honestly, Frank is going to be more than likely a member that I want to keep on the team. Buzz, similarly to Leon, is nice to have at the moment, but I don't know when Execute learns a grass move, if at all, which is frustrating. But we're gonna keep going because I got a nice Execute and a Lapras. Lapras is clutch. I'm very hyped up about that Lapras. So we're gonna go keep on trucking. Got a couple more battles until we get to Bill. Then we'll help him out, and then we will call it an episode. So let's see. He just got down from Mount Moon, but he's ready, so that's nice. This is usually a rock type trainer, so we'll see if he's got any rock types he's got a Psyduck. That's not really going to work for Frank, unfortunately. Go on to our spooks. Just because I don't really want to deal with a Psyduck right now. Biggest question in Pokemon for me, well, one of the biggest questions, why is Psyduck not part Psychic? I've never understood that. I mean, is it really because they had Slowbro, and they were like, we don't need two? But he even had a tentacle, so really nothing that Frank can really do anything against. But no, I mean, it's just it's weird that that a Pokemon that literally has PSY in its name is not a Psychic type. And then Golduck looks like it's got that red beam on its head. It looks like it would be a Psychic type, and it's just not. And it's always been confusing to me. And I want to know if you guys agree with that, because I think it's strange. But we're going to try to get rid of this thing. Lick will kill the Tentacle, and unfortunately, well, Frank's going to go to level 9, which is sweet. But unfortunately, nothing that Frank can really do anything against. So what are you going to have? What are you going to say? Local trainers come here to practice. I agree with that. I'm not a local trainer, but I'm here to battle you guys. I mean, it seems like it'd be more effective if you would partner up or something, but that's okay. So we got Kabutops. So three Pokemon, 3 water types, and I have a grass type, but no grass type moves to hit anything with. So like, it's like I don't even have a grass type. And this thing has Absorb, which is not fun. for my boy Leon or Stan. And honestly, Sir Spooks, I would like to have him at level 20 or 21 just in case, because I know the top Pokemon Frankfurt is level 10, so that's cool. I know the top Pokemon Tangela. That is something that I can work with Frank. In the gym is going to be level 21, so let's see. Bind. That's no fun. Because I don't think Tangela would have a grass type move at this stage. We just need it not to hit a. We just need to miss one bind. I'm just going to crit bind this time. This is why I hate bind. Constrict. Okay, we can work with Constrict. As long as Blizzard connects, and it does, this is probably going to do a lot of damage. That did not do as much damage as I hoped. This Tangler just lived a Blizzard from an Ice type. Please riddle me that, Pokemon. Please riddle me that. But that crit is going to knock out. The Tangela Frank's going to go to level 11. And we just took out this youngster. And apparently, we're only decent. So, heard it here first. We're not even good. We're just decent. And he asked if we're going to see Bell, and we probably said yes. And he said, well, first we're going to fight. So, Hiker wants to fight. He's going to send out Gengar. And I do not like this one bit. So I'm thinking Greg. And it's going to confuse me. Mainly for the reason that this thing does not have a move like Wrap. If Greg can get a Fire Spin off, Greg cannot miss a fire, because this thing's going to do 17 damage every time. Okay, here we go. See how much this is actually going to do. Not a lot. Yikes. Okay, so gotta hope that Greg doesn't ever hit himself. Super jinxed myself there. Okay, so Lick could paralyze me. We're gonna have to hope that doesn't happen. But I know that Gengar is extremely fast, so as long as I can get a good dent in this Gengar's health, then I could potentially switch in to the other Gengar. Okay, so really it's just going to come down to if Greg hits himself or not. And honestly, I'm nervous that this thing's going to use Nightshade and just kill him, so I'm going to go actually out to Sir Spooks now, which might be unorthodox. It apparently predicted that I would switch into my Gengar. Okay, so if I can hit this Lick, this would be nice. Almost kills. Almost kills. Literally on like 1 HP. Okay, so this Gengar goes down. Frank, Greg, and Sir Spooks all gain some EXP. Sir Spooks goes level 20. And the Hiker goes down. And it apparently up something, so good on us. This guy's dad took him to a great party on the SSN. I don't know why that's the information he chose to share with a stranger, but thank you, sir. Gonna send out him a choke. Frank wants no part of that Machoke. Greg can probably handle it. Low kick is fighting, that's not going to do anything. Peck is super effective, and that's going to be a 2-hit KO. Low kick again, that's not going to do much. And that is a dead, weird frog thing. Frank's now level 12. Greg gains nothing, but this youngster's not mad. Her boyfriend's cool. Alright. I respect that. I respect your boyfriend and how cool he is. Lance wants to fight and... oh no. You've got to be kidding me. Has like no special. Perfect. What are the frickin' odds of that? Okay, well, Buzz is just gonna die. But that's I like that. Let's see, do we have any? Man, just when we caught a break. So I heal up Greg. I'm gonna try to use the same strategy that I did last time. Psychic is super gonna kill this thing. And we're probably gonna just sack off Leon too. So we can get Greg to pretty much full health. Alright, so we'll see what we can do. Uses Swift. Hopefully it doesn't do a whole lot. No. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Greg. Cannot afford to be missing those. This is very unfortunate that we've literally seen Mewtwo's in back-to-back episodes. And I don't like it, you know? I mean, we've seen a lot of good Pokemon. I'm good with most. I missed. I'm gonna potion up. Because I don't know how much a Psychic would actually do to me. Disable not fires. Okay. Disabled pack, and then it's... You've gotta hit that, dude. You've gotta hit that. Come on, Greg. Greg, you are better than this, my friend. You are better than this. Okay, this attack will continue. And I'm thinking that we're gonna be okay. Unless Fire Spin gets disabled, and of course Fire Spin gets disabled. We'll see how much... Okay, so please no crit. Please no crit. Okay. Swift. Boom. Okay. A Marowak. We can deal with a Marowak. No, you know what? We're not even gonna... Definitely not gonna do that. I'm gonna go out to Sir Spooks because I think that's safer. And then after this, I have to go deposit Leon and Buzz. Buzz, I'm sorry that you literally died like minutes after I got you. I hope you can understand why. I really needed the rest of the Pokemon, and I really felt like being able to heal was going to be more beneficial than having an Execute with Barrage and Hypnosis. Okay, so we're going to go heal and deposit 2 more Pokemon. So we're back to where we started this episode with 4. We traded out a Diglett for a Lapras, which is better. I'd rather have the Lapras. But that's unfortunate. It is unfortunate that we did lose. Because now if we like get a Mewtwo in this gym, I cannot believe we've already seen 2 in battle. But if we get a Mewtwo in the gym, like, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna deposit Buzz, who I never used once, and also Leon, who served me well when I needed him most. can go ahead and change the box back to box 1. So the death box is starting to get a little more populated, which is unfortunate, but I mean, literally all of them have died to Mewtwo's, so I don't feel super bad about that. At least I think they've all died to Mewtwo's. There might have been one that didn't, but for the most part they died to Mewtwo's, and that's very difficult to prevent. I mean, when you see a Mewtwo, like, you're probably gonna lose somebody unless you have a Mewtwo. And I don't know what his attack would do, what like a Confusion or a Psychic would do to Sir Spooks, and I'm not willing to take that risk right now. Because I feel like it would mess me up pretty bad. And, you know, I'm just not ready to handle the consequences of that. Like, I was afraid to even use a Lapras to Marowak because I was just like, I can't lose anybody else. You know? I just can't afford to. So this Hiker is also going to fight. He's going to send out a Meowth. I think that Frank can handle a Meowth. So we'll see how much this does. Okay, this does a good amount. So now maybe, just maybe, Frank can start to actually be utilized on the team. Again, not against the Mewtwo. Critical hit. But at least in, like he can take down a Meowth. And I think he can take down a Ninetales as well. So this Water Gun hopefully does a good amount. Does somehow less than a Meowth when it's super effective against Ninetales and neutral against Meowth. And that will do it for the Ninetales. Frank goes level 14, so Frank is starting to come into his own a little bit. Machoke, we're just going to make it so Frank will get some experience, because Greg's only level 17. Greg and Stan, they're only level 17, so like they're not way higher than Frank, but they're a little bit higher than Frank. So Frank and Greg get some experience. Greg grows to level 18, and his last mod is a Pikachu. And again, mostly just because I want Frank to get some experience. We're going to go out to Stan now, and Stan is going to stomp on this Chew. Right on his face. And that's a dead Pikachu right there. So Stan grows level 18, 12 levels away from a second stomp attack. And I got him. He said it. He agreed, and I got him. So this guy is the girl over there's girlfriend, the girl with the Mewtwo. That's his girlfriend. So the girl who literally has a Mewtwo is dating a guy with a Grimer, and I don't see the logic in that. So we're gonna miss a Blizzard real quick. Then we're gonna hit a Blizzard, and we're gonna see how much this does to a very shocked Grimer. Almost knocks it out in one hit. Water Gun will take it out on the next attack, though. And that's a dead pile of sludge. And last but not least is a Charizard. Level 14. I think that we can take a scratch from a Charizard. Yes, we can. We'll see how much this does. Probably not a lot. Super effective. I will heal. So I don't want to lose Frank, even a little bit. It's going to use Leer and fail. I'm not going to heal up again because that'd be pointless. But I think a crit Water Gun would kill this Charizard. It wasn't a crit, but it was at least an attack. And I'm not disabled, so I can growl at him now, so that's neat. But either way, that Charizard goes down. Frank grows to level 15. And the junior trainer is defeated. And he's sad because he lost. So we'll get this item here, TM04. What is TM04? Whirlwind, that is extremely useless. So that's disappointing that we got Whirlwind. So we're going to go ahead and battle this guy. who knew he had to fight me because he's psychic, apparently. He's got Poliwag. Frank's not really going to be able to do anything to that thing, but I don't think it can really do anything to me. So Bubble's super not going to do anything to me. I'll see how much this water gun actually does before I decide. Honestly, I can knock this thing out. It's going to bubble a little bit. I lose a little bit of speed. It's faster than me anyway, so it's not a super big deal. Also, guys, I am sorry that this is going like way longer than 25 minutes. The Mewtwo battle took longer than I had anticipated, but we're almost done. We're almost to Bill. This is also a very weird little side quest that the game makes you do. Like, it just randomly makes you go to this guy in a cottage above Cerulean City for some reason. Like, it's a very strange little side quest. We're gonna go to Sir Spooks for this one, just so we can finish off this this guy who was more of a psychic than Psyduck was, and he knew he had to fight me, so we're just gonna knock him out, knock out his seal, get Frank some experience, and he defeats the youngster, and he knew he'd lose too, so I don't know why he really wanted to fight me if he knew he was gonna lose, but I guess that's his prerogative. Who are we to rain on his parade? So we're going to go and fight this last girl who has a friend with a cute Pokemon who she is very jealous of. And that's a normal situation. Most people have friends with attractive Pokemon that they're jealous of. This just happens to be one of those situations. So we're going to go out to, not Stan. Stan would be a bad move. Greg would be a better move. It's going to meditate, and his attack goes up. But Peck is super effective and knocks it out. Frank grows level 16 and learns Sing. So now Frank now turns into Frank Sinatra and can sing at things. And she's gonna send out a Golbat. Frank has Blizzard and will hopefully hit through Confusion. Oh, this is annoying. But Frank still uses Blizzard, so big day for Frank fans everywhere. Super effective on this Golbat. And the last Pokemon's a Dugong, and honestly, at this point, I'm probably just going to switch. I'll go to Greg, just because Dugong is part Ice, so, like, well, hopefully that'll help. Swift will probably do a decent amount. It did do a decent amount. I think Peck probably would have done more because it's stab. So like that's my B, everybody. With a crit, Aurora Beam should not do that much. And that is a Dead Gong instead of a Dugong. Greg defeats the lass. And apparently she's not that jealous. So that's it. We're going to go ahead and talk to this thing who says he's a Pokemon, and then calls him Bill, who somehow got himself combined with a Pokemon. So we gotta go onto his computer and push a button for him. But he's lucky that I came, because if I wouldn't have came, I don't know what he would have done, because I guess he couldn't push the button all by himself, and apparently he owes me one. I didn't come to see your Pokemon collection, but I did come to steal your ticket to the cruise. Apparently this guy doesn't like cruises. Instead, he likes turning into other Pokemon. So I'm going to go back down to the Cerulean Pokemon Center, heal up, and call it an episode. Again, ran a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I mean, this is just a logical part in the game. To keep going, especially without speed up, it takes a lot longer to play. But we did some good things, did some bad things. Got a Lapras, got Blizzard on a Lapras, and I'm pretty hyped about that. Kept Sir Spooks, Stan, and Greg on the team. Unfortunately, we lost Buzz and Leon to a Mewtwo, but that's okay. But I'd just like to thank you guys for tuning in to episode 5 here. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, comment of the day, or comment question of the day was, what's your favorite evolution and why? Make sure you tell me why in the comments down below. Until next time, guys, I've been eRob Eric, and you've been my viewers. Have a wonderful day, night, week, weekend, wherever it is. Have a good one, guys. See you later.